Hello and welcome to my Let's Play series, Industrial Automation, Episode 6. This episode, what we're going to do is build a gate to the Nether and make our first trip to the Nether to look for glowstone and lava. And there's a couple things I'm going to build before then, which we'll show you here quickly. Okay, the first thing we're going to build is from Industrial Craft, rubber boots. They basically help reduce fall damage for you, which hopefully I won't do any falling, but knowing my luck, I will. So anything that helps with that is great. The next thing we're going to do is also from Industrial Craft. Let's go and make ourselves some sticks here. And let's make 12. And this is scaffolding. It's basically can do some really neat stuff where it will stack on top of each other and act as a ladder. So it should help me for getting up to glowstone deposits without having a jetpack or anything like that. The next thing I'm going to build is from a mod called Backpacks. And it's basically lets you build exactly what it says. It lets you build backpacks. So the first backpack we're going to build here is a standard backpack. And the second one here, if you put any colored dye in the middle, you get a different color backpack. And let me go ahead here and turn off where it's... Okay. A new feature of NEI is you can have it auto show IDs, and that includes when you're moving stuff and that. But I find that really distracting, so we're going to go ahead and turn that on hidden. So, okay. Let's also go ahead and build ourselves some pants. So we have some armor there. And let me go ahead and put those on quick first, along with my backpack and my rubber boots. There we are. Doesn't look too bad. Okay. Now let's go ahead and move the brown backpack down here. And if I right click on it, you'll see it opens up just like a small chest. So what we're going to do is going to go over here and we're going to get some cobble. A couple stacks of cobble here. And let's say 5 should be fine. And we're going to go ahead and open our backpack and stick that cobble in there. That way I have it with me, but it's not taking up valuable inventory space. Because I may have to build a shelter or something on the other side. And two other things I'm going to need is build myself some torches. Let's go ahead and drop off the extra yellow dye and the extra rubber. And I guess I should have dropped that off too. Okay. And let's go ahead and build ourselves some more torches. Oops. There we are. And we need to get some obsidian here. And we're going to need, let's see, 1, 2, 10, 12. Now let's take 16. And then we'll need 1 piece of iron and 1 piece of flint. And we'll go ahead and make ourselves a flint and steel here. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep so it's daytime. And where do I want to build my portal? Not over there. Oh, I really gonna. In the next few episodes, I'm hopefully gonna be able to build a whole bunch of buildings and start doing some major building of machines and that. One of which is going to be several things from Forestry. But for now, let's go ahead and we'll go up here on this hill. This looks like a good place to build our gate. I don't like it too close because it tends to make strange noises. Let's go ahead and pick up. Well, let's go ahead and use these because I can show you that. If you put one down, just like normal block, but if you right click, or excuse me, left click on it, it actually puts one on top. And since you can climb these like ladders, you can easily get on top that way. So let me go ahead. And apparently I can't quite reach that, so we'll go ahead and do that. Back up my ladder here. I think that's right. No, that's not tall enough. Good thing I have a diamond drill here. So let's go ahead and place another one of these down. And then our obsidian block. And then if I did everything right, we should be able to go ahead and do this. Voila, our first nether portal. Now to get these down, what you can do is just click the bottom one and they all come down. So let me go put the extra obsidian away here quick, just in case I die in the nether, which we all know is a very real possibility. Okay, here we go. I've very seldom actually gone in the nether, and the spawns have always varied dramatically where I show up. Sometimes they're great, sometimes they're really, really bad. So let's see where we wind up this time. Actually, this isn't too bad. Oh, I don't like that. Let's see if I can... Oh, looks like he wandered off. And right here, pretty as you please, is some glowstone. So let's go ahead and get some of that quick. Okay. Now that that's taken care of, let's look around here carefully and see what we see. Well, there's lots of lava for sure, but I don't look like I'm particularly close. And since amazingly enough I forgot to bring anything to put the lava in, we may have to come back for that at a later date. But let me see here what I can see. It looks like I'm on a big ledge. Yep, looks like a very big ledge. So let's do a little bit of exploring around here. Wow, soul sand's sort of creepy in this texture pack. Some zombie pigmen. Oh, here's some more soul sand. Oh, that's glowstone. That looks like that should be enough glowstone dust to do us for now. So let's go ahead and head back to our spawn point here. Assuming I can find it. I think it's up. Okay. This isn't good. Let me see if I can spot it from over here. As I have said, some people commented how the Minimap that I use is a resource hog, but I really do tend to get lost a lot very easily, as just evidenced. And I'm sure, oh, there's what we're looking for. I was sure half of you were probably saying, it's right over there, just go that way. In fact, let's go ahead and see if this works. So once we get right here, let's see if I can actually mark this on my map. There we are. That should be marked fine. And let's go ahead and go back through. Here I got you all ready for this trip to the Nether and equipped all sorts of stuff I thought I need, and it was probably my easiest, quickest, most efficient trip I've ever made to the Nether. So let's go ahead and use our new found goodies to build something. Okay, let's go ahead and put the spare backpack in there. I'll keep the other one on me for now. And let's go ahead and grab a slime ball, some glow dust, and some redstone. After much consideration, I've decided I am going to at least partially use Equivlent Exchange, mostly because I'd like to concentrate more on the building, and the amount of mining I would have to do without redstone or without Equivlent Exchange would really cut into my time to be able to build stuff. So that's part of why I'm doing it. And there's a couple things you can use in automation that I want to show you that I think are a little different than how most people use it. So let's go ahead and eat something here. Munch, 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 munch. And go ahead and build our first Equivlent Exchange item. This is probably the most useful overall item for them, and that is the Philosopher's Stone. It gives you a portable crafting bench. It lets you build all sorts of walls in that all at once using the build mode of it. It can convert items from one to the other. It basically has a myriad of uses in that. Let me go ahead and equip it here. And let's grab a thing of cobblestone, and I'll show you some of the basic things it can do right now. So first of all, if you select it normally, let's go outside here. Oh, let's go ahead and sleep. I forgot time was different in the Nether. Okay. We'll go outside here. And the first thing it will do is if you just right click normally, it will put a wall up. In that, and if you click on directly down on your foot, it will put something down, and I discovered something I didn't know. It will use the most common material in your inventory. So the first time I clicked, it was basically cobblestone. But then the most common thing was the scaffolding. So it actually built with the scaffolding. You learn something every day. So if I go ahead here and left click it, since it's not directly above it, it breaks normally. And let's go ahead and get rid of the rest of this cobblestone. So that's the build mode. And if you charge it up, it will build bigger and bigger walls. So let's next look at, if you press C, it brings up a normal crafting grid. So you can always have a crafting. And you can actually stick the Philosopher's Stone in here and use it. Now, if we charge it up by holding down V, and then hit C, we get the transmutation grid. This basically, all material has an EMC value, and what the transmutation grid does is let you click between those, select things from those different values. But you can also do stuff like put in here. Say you want to specifically hit watermelon, and you can just go ahead and click watermelon. Now you see that the ECM number keeps getting bigger. That's because the watermelon isn't using up all the EMC that it pulls from the cobble. So I can still use the EMC I have left in there. So I can take this out, and let's go and convert the rest of it into glowstone. Let's make an apple, some more glowstone, effect, and there we are. So that's very useful. You can go all the way up to creating diamonds and such like that. Hopefully we won't be doing that too much, but I reserve that option if I want to build something I'm short of supply. So, okay, that's the basics of the Philosopher's Stone. And that's really all I had for this episode. So it looks like it's going to be a short episode. The next one will be, I will build the infrastructure I need to automate a peat farm, because peat can be used both in a peat engine and can also be used in normal engines as a substitute for coal or charcoal. And if you look in pretty much any direction, you'll see that I've basically deforested this entire swamp, and in fact had to travel across those mountains over there through a desert to another swamp last time to get enough wood to make charcoal. So I really don't want to spend a lot of time trekking, all that distance just to get wood. And I could plant saplings because I have plenty of those, but I really want to try to automate as much as possible my energy needs. So next time, that's what we'll plan on doing, is building the infrastructure to supply a peat farm and to automate it as much as we can. So until then, if you liked the episode, go ahead and give me a like, or if you disliked it, that's fine too. Or you can subscribe if you want to see more of what I'm doing. Until next time, have fun Minecrafting, and I'll see you then.